Hi there, stampers and crafters. My name is Tami White from stampwithtami.com. And today I'm dedicating our online class to the men and women in the military and the service in honor of the 4th of July holiday that's coming up next week. And I have a beautiful card with a really cool technique that I'd love to share. Just a little dedication to and a thank you to all the military families, the veterans, everybody who has dedicated service to our country. It's a special time. I know we should be thankful every day, every minute of every day for what we have. But I did want to dedicate this particular class to all of you out there. And I know there's a lot of you even on here right now. And thank you. And thank you to your spouses that are out there. Thank you to all you who are out there in the field, who have been out there in the field, in overseas and on tour. And so I'm pretty excited to share this card with you today. This is what we are going to be making. It's from a brand new stamp set that I really, really love from Stampin' Up called Loyal and True. And it's a military service stamp set, and it's just the saying on it is perfect for our class today. And so while you guys are jumping on board, I'll give you just a quick rundown of the news and how you can win Prize Patrol today. So for news, new catalog. It is flipping amazing, freaking awesome. Oh my gosh, there's just not enough adjectives in the world to describe it. It is so awesome, and I love everything in it. It's hard to narrow down what to play with next. And if you are like me and love it all and want it all, I have a VIP online stamp club to help you purchase on a budget. And it's a monthly purchase club. It runs for a year. If you join between now and June 30th, and this deadline's coming up fast, you will get a free grab bag from me, in addition to all of the bonus perks of being part of the club. So in the club, you get free ideas, and you get a whole member site from me. And I've been doing this for almost, I think, 10 years now. That site is filled with 10 years of ideas and videos and projects. So it's a great deal. And I also give away prizes every month for club members, and we have a lot of fun. We have special drawings. I add tutorials every week. It's a great time and a great program. Thank you, Wendy. And Wendy is probably one of my longest club members on there. I love you. Mwah. She's been with me almost since the beginning, and I've been doing this for 13 years. I can't believe it's been that long. Maybe even almost 14 years. Yeah, it's coming up on, I think, in the fall. So anyways, Diana says cost. It doesn't cost you anything. In order to be a VIP member, you place a minimum order of $15 every month in my online store. That's it. And you get all of the perks that I just mentioned, including a grab bag if you join before the end of the month. I can only offer that in the United States because I'm a United States demonstrator, and that's my territory. So if you're outside of the U.S., I'm sorry. But there are other great demonstrators outside of the U.S. Okay, so how you can win Prize Patrol today. I'm going to pop down and show you what I'm giving away today. This is a live class, and with my live classes, I always have Prize Patrol. So I have two different types of Prize Patrol, and I know a lot of you know what's coming. You already know how to enter. But for those of you who might be new, to enter the two different types of Prize Patrol, all you have to do is leave a comment on this video. So I mentioned two different types. One is live. So for those of you who are watching this live right now on Facebook, on my Facebook page, if you leave a comment while we're live, I'll be drawing two winners at the end of this episode. During the episode, I'll actually draw them right here. You'll get to see if you won. One of them is the fabulous Floral Hostess stamp set that retired with the last catalog, so this one's hard to get. And one of them is the Touches of Texture stamp set, which is a very, very popular set. Now, if you don't win live, don't fret. You still have a chance to win. And if you can't watch the live, if you missed the live and you're watching the replay after, I call it the afterlive, I have Prize Patrol for you too. You enter the same way by leaving a comment. And I'm giving away the Daisy Delight stamp set, brand new, very popular stamp set. That drawing will be on July 28th. Now, there's 2 ways to enter this one. Leaving a comment was the first. If you share this broadcast, if you share the video on Facebook from YouTube or Facebook and type in the comments shared, it has to say shared, S-H-A-R-D. That's the key. I will enter you a second time, so you have 2 chances to win. And the reason why it has to be shared with a D is because I actually searched to pull out the winners. I put all the comments in a spreadsheet, and I actually do a filter on the word shared with a D. So it's important that you put that in there. If you just type shared with a D, you'll be entered twice. There you go. Bonus. All right. So that's all the goodies I have to give away. And don't let me forget at the end of this episode that I have a sneak peek to show you. Saturday is my Stampin' Demonstrator group's blog hop. Oh my gosh, somebody's calling in the middle of our class. Don't they know we're stamping? Aw, okay, listen, I will call you back. I promise I'll call you right back after. Good thing we didn't lose the broadcast. Sometimes that happens when somebody calls. So anyways, there's always something, right? There's always something happening. You never know what's going to come on live. I have, this Saturday is my Stampin' Demonstrator group's blog hop, monthly blog hop. We do this every month. We'll have a giveaway for that too. I'll have a how-to video. I'm going to be using the Move Me bundle, which is flipping amazing. Oh my gosh, one of the coolest things I've ever seen. So, I will show you at the end of this episode, but don't let me forget, because sometimes I get excited, I get making stuff, and I totally forget to show you sneak peeks. And this particular one is really cool. You're not going to want to miss it. And my whole Demonstrator group will be doing a summer blog hop, so there'll be all kinds of amazing summer ideas on Saturday morning. Stay tuned. You can get it here, or you can get it on my stampwithtami.com blog. There are links in the description of this video above. Awesome. Well, thank you, Sue. I'm very glad that you joined as well, and I'm really glad that you're loving the videos. Okay, guys, so I'm ready to start stamping. I loved the set. It was one of the very first sets that I felt like I had to get from this new catalog. And it's the main set here is Loyal and True. And I just, there's a lot of you out there that do cards for troops. And there's a lot of you, so many military families. And I really liked when we were in the weight room starting this this broadcast, a lot of you were typing in, saying that you had family members in the service. And it was really awesome to hear. I mean, I love it. I love it. And thank you to all of them and to all of you for your service to our country. The technique that I'm going to do here is fairly easy. I think it's a beginning technique. It's a cool one for just about any level. And I want to also point out that with all of my online classes, I have a free PDF on my blog, and you can get to it at the link in this video's description. I have a picture of the project. I have the URL of the, oops, and it's wrong. I just noticed it's wrong. I've got to fix it. I promise I'll go back and fix it right after the episode. So if you downloaded it first, you're going to need to update this because I have it from the last one. But anyways, I'll have a URL so you can get back to the resource page where this video will be after the live broadcast. It's got the measurements of what you're using and also a smart QR code here if you have a smartphone, so you can just zap it and pull up the video if you don't have the supplies and want to make it later. And that way it's very easy to find everything. And then I have a supply list here and a spot for notes if you want to write down anything. That is absolutely free to you. You can get it on my blog. It is available now, but as I just mentioned, I've got a typo in it. So you may want to wait an hour after the episode so I can update it for you. Sorry about that. Okay, so, and I also want to give a huge shout out because so many of you have popped on while I was gabbing away. And it's so great to see you guys. I see Ann says she's watching for the first time, and thank you. She says she loves it. Thanks for the creativity. I love doing this. So this is like, I don't know. I always feel like I have the best job in the world. I think I do. I think my sister and brother demonstrators out there might agree with me on that one. Okay, so I'm going to start with our stamping. The first part I'm going to stamp here are the words. I'm using a basic black ink pad. I should note all of these supplies are available in my online store too, and you can get to it by clicking on the link in this description as well. So this stamp says, "Thank you for your humble and dedicated service." And so I'm just stamping that on some Whisper White cardstock, and the measurements are on that PDF on my blog. Exactly, Gina. She says this card is so simple, but with so much meaning. That is exactly how I felt when I was making it. I really wanted something special but something that you could make a few of. I want these to be able to, you want to be able to duplicate it. So next, instead of using ink, we're going to do a marker technique. Now these are Real Red and Night of Navy. So Real Red comes in the bright pack, Night of Navy comes in the Regals pack. Or if you get the big pack of markers, you can get them that way. And we're going to color right on the stamp. And I actually got this idea from my friend Brian King. He had done, it was a different card, but a similar look, and it really just was so striking. I'm like, oh my gosh, it would look so beautiful with this stamp. So I started playing around, and this is how it came out. So you're actually going to color on the rubber here, directly on the rubber. Okay, so... Oh my gosh, you guys! Seriously, Sandy, why didn't you tell me you couldn't see this? Oh, I feel terrible. You guys are looking at the card instead of the table. I am so sorry, you guys. All right, so let me just back up a little bit, and I'll start that segment over. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm so sorry. So sorry. Here I am telling you about the free PDF and about the typo on it. You can't even see it. So here's the PDF on my blog. Sorry. These are the stamp sets that we're using. It's Brush Strokes and Loyal and True. And so what I just did, and you know, you can use your imagination here, was I stamped the Humble and Dedicated stamp on a section of Whisper White cardstock. I am so sorry, you guys. Too much technology. Oh my gosh, you guys, you have no idea how complicated this setup is. Every day I like pray when I get on here that it doesn't blow up on me. Oh my gosh. Oh, thanks for standing by and bearing with me. So what I'm doing now is I'm using the Real Red marker and the Night of Navy marker, and I'm coloring in the brush stroke stamp. This is the brush stroke stamp here. And I'm literally just coloring right on the stripes. Okay. Oh my gosh. Thanks for still loving me. Oh, that's too funny. Well, at least you got to look at the card. You know, at least I didn't have it on something really silly. You could have been staring at a blank space. Okay, so... Anyway, so here we have, you know, like I'm just kind of randomly doing the stripes here with the Real Red alternating. And I did like 2 red to every 1 blue to go with the red, white, and blue theme. It's just such a great patriotic look, and I love it. I love the set, and I loved the way this card came out. Now, as you're watching, you're probably thinking, okay, so she's colored on, you know, the right half of this stamp, and the marker's probably drying by now, and you would be correct. It absolutely would be drying by now. So there is a little tip on how to correct that. And I probably don't need to go all the way over to the edge, but I'm going to anyway. Okay. All right. So here we go. And all right. So next, I'm going to huff on the stamp with my breath. So you're going to see the top of my head probably. And I apologize for that, but it's probably better than, you know, not saying anything at all. Do it the little Darth Vader technique there. So that kind of moistens up the ink. Now the next tip I'm going to give you here, actually, you know, before I do that, I want to stamp this off once because I wanted the background to be a little bit lighter than the actual colors were, just because I wanted it to be slightly faded. So I'm going to stamp off on some scrap paper. And actually, you know what? I'll just put that. Sometimes I put it on top this way, but I'll just put it right down here. So this is going to give us a shade lighter of the red, white, and blue stripes. Okay. Donna says you have the image of that card ingrained in your minds. Good, then my job here is done. Oh, thank you, you guys. I'm glad that you like these tips. Okay, so now we have our striped background, almost like the red, white, and blue flag stripes, and they're slightly lighter than the actual colors were, so it's a little bit faded, so that when we stamp our soldier on it, he is going to really stand out on this background. So I'm going to stamp him in some basic black ink. So we're going to ink him up in some basic black ink. Oh, Nikki cracking me up. Yep. Even the Darth Vader technique. Yep, the huff. Okay, so I'm going to stamp him in the middle at the top. And he's a silhouette. Now, I have a tip here, and I'm going to hold this up really close so you can see if there's any missing little pieces in that silhouette. See those little dots? There is a fantastic trick on how to correct that. Let's just zoom right in here. What I've got here is the basic black Stampin' Right marker. This is the one marker you can purchase individually, and you can actually color that in with the marker. Any of those little specks that didn't quite get colored, so it's very stark and black. And he just totally stands out. Oops, hey, come back. My comments just left me. All of a sudden I can't see what you're saying, but hopefully you can see me. So we're even for when you guys couldn't see me. Now I can't see you. Okay. So I'm just going to go down this kind of quickly. Sometimes I might even do the whole thing if it needs to be done. Or if for example, this is a larger stamp, sometimes like a little section of it's missing. This is a great way to correct that. All right, let's see if I can get you guys back up. Okay. Yep, okay. Yay. You're back. I can see you again. All right. So that really is our technique right there. So the background, stamping the Stampin' Right marker background using stamping it a shade lighter, and how to correct a silhouette stamp with the Stampin' Right marker. So now all we have is some assembly, which is simple, very simple assembly on this one. I'm using the snail double-sided tape adhesive. We're going to attach our words. And again, all these measurements are on that PDF, but give me about an hour after this so that I can fix the typos in that PDF that are on my blog. It is up now, but I want to make sure that it's correct, and I apologize for that. Okay, and then just a little bit of snail on these panels to attach them to the card. Whoops, I'm just throwing that snail all over the place. You guys, I'm getting nervous. Oh, you know what? I should have stamped him down a little bit more, because I wanted his feet to be out from underneath it. That's all right. I'll do it a little bit different on this one. It still looks good. On my original, I had him more in the middle, so his feet came out from underneath. Now on this one, his feet are hidden up there, but it still looks good. You guys can decide which way you like it better. And then a little bit of snail adhesive, or Stampin' Dimensionals, actually. I might have used Stampin' Dimensionals on the first one to pop that up. Thank you. Nikki's giving a shout out as well to everyone in their service for our country. Thank you for that. Yes, I'm right there with you. Thank you to all. And that is our card. Our card is complete. This is our thank you for your humble and dedicated service card. And thank you to all of our military families, vets, everybody out there. I hope everybody has a happy 4th of July. But wait, I'm not done yet. I'm not done yet. I promised you guys a sneak peek and some prizes. And I didn't forget the sneak peek this time. Okay, so Saturday, I mentioned, is my Stampin' Demonstrator group's summer-themed blog hop. And I played around with the Move Me bundle, which is a You Move Me stamp set and Move Me framelits in the brand new catalog. And I love it. I love it. This is like the coolest thing I've ever seen. It's an animated hummingbird card, and you're going to die when you see how easy this is to make. So stay tuned to this. Video will be here on on Saturday morning, along with my Stampin' Demonstrator group's blog hop. So you got about one more minute left to leave a comment. I'm going to draw the winners for our live drawing. And remember, if you didn't win a live, I still have an afterlive. So don't get upset if you're not the winner. You may still win the afterlive. So we're going to pop on over here to our drawing site. And the first one I'm going to give away here is the Fabulous Flora stamp set. And Let's see, we're going to pick a winner. And the winner of the Fabulous Flora stamp set is Becca Riley. Yay, she says she finally caught us live. I'm glad that you got here, and thank you for sharing as well. All right, and our next on our final live drawing is for the Touches of Texture, very popular stamp set. And the winner of this one is Reba Hudson Richardson, who can now see the table. You guys, I'm so sorry about that. Well, congratulations to Reba, who won Touches of Texture. Reba and Becca, make sure you fill out the prize claim form by clicking on the link in this video's description, and I will get those right off to you. Our after live drawing is the Daisy Delight stamp set, and I will be drawing that on July 28th. So if you didn't win, you can still win simply by leaving a comment here or on YouTube when I upload this to YouTube, and I will draw the winner on July 28th of this one. All right, guys, so I will see you back here. It won't actually be live. It's a pre-recorded video for Saturday, but it's still flipping amazing. I will show you how to make that hummingbird card, the animated hummingbird card, and you'll want to take the blog hop and see all of my Stampin' Demonstrator group's amazing summer projects. I will be back here on Tuesday. Look forward to one more online class. Thanks, guys. Have a great weekend.